I'm sorry, what are you trying to do?
Okay, thank you. Sick. Okay.
Oh,
Hello, ECA. Thanks, Arthur. I am calling this meeting to order at 9:04 a.m. I will be starting off with a territorial acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge that the SFSS is located on the traditional unceded territories of the Coast Salish peoples, including the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Coquitlam, and Katzie nations. Unceded means that these territories have never been handed over, sold, or given up by these nations, and we are currently situated on occupied territories. I also wanted to acknowledge that I am on the unceded territories of the Kwantlen, Katzie, and Semiahmoo First Nations. It's really important to acknowledge the lands we're on, especially as I say, these lands were never handed over, but they were stolen. So thinking about that, about the work that we do on these lands and always acknowledging where we are. I'm now going to go on to section 3, which is roll call of attendance. Hi, once again, I'll start off with myself. I'm the VP External. I'm the chair of this committee. Ishana, she, her pronouns, all my access needs are met. I think everyone here knows how to introduce themselves, so we'll just get right into it. Next, we have our VP University and Academic Affairs, if you want to go ahead. I could also come back to you, Nikki. We can go on. Next is the Environmental Science Student Union Counselor. Go ahead. Grayson in the chat said, hi, everyone. I'm still in class for the next 20 minutes, so I'll only be in the chat for now. We'll do my best to follow along. No worries. Thanks, Grayson. Next, we have an at-large member. Alexandra, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Alexandra, pronouns she, her. I'm an at-large member and all of my access needs are met. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexandra. Not on a roll call of attendance, but someone who is here is our acting VP Equity. If you want to go ahead, Arthur.
hi everyone, my name is Arthur, pronouns he, him, his. My last name is OMAT, but I will transfer to my computer in a sec, so I will join from the computer later on.
No worries. Thanks, Arthur. Also, I see Nikki has put something in the chat. Hi everyone, Nikki, she, her, for accessibility needs, feeling sick, need camera off, and may need to step in and out. No worries, Nikki, thanks for letting me know. Okay, now, I don't think we have, oh, Rian, if you would like to introduce yourself for society staff, go ahead. Rian in the chat said, Rian, hello, my name is Rian, she, her, and all my access needs are met. Amazing, thank you. Yeah, so we can go on to the consent agenda now. So section 4, going on to 4.1 consent agenda, I'll read it out loud. Be it resolved to adopt the consent agenda by unanimous consent. So this is just matters arising from the minutes from our last meeting. So ECA from 2022, 0920. So you can just look at the minutes there. I'm just going to seek unanimous consent on this. If you wish to dissent, please raise your hand. Seeing none, that is carried. Amazing. Yeah, now we're going to go on to section 5, which is the adoption of the agenda. The motion reads, be it resolved to adopt the agenda as presented. Please list yourself or raise your hand if you would like to make amendments to the agenda. I know I'll be listing myself. Okay, since it's only me so far, I am amending a motion. So it's called karaoke night. That's the name of the motion. I'll read the motion out loud. Whereas the external office is hosting a karaoke night, whereas we want to provide snacks and drinks, be it resolved to pass up to $400 for snacks and drinks for the karaoke night. Can I have a mover?
I'll move.
Can I have a seconder?
Equity second.
I don't think you have voting rights, do you, Arthur?
Not exactly, no, but I don't know. Do I have
Okay.
voting rights?
I don't think so.
Bruh, okay.
Sorry. Okay, I'll second it. Okay, cool. Anyways, cool. And then do we have to vote on this now? Okay, I'm gonna seek unanimous consent to get this onto the agenda.
No, you get put this on the agenda. So it's not
Okay.
an actual motion. So you're gonna do the actual motion later on. It's under new business.
Okay, cool. So as long as it's moved and seconded, we're good.
Yeah, so as long as you have a first and secondary, you're good.
Okay, sick. I guess that's on the agenda. Cool, thank you. Anyone else want to amend anything onto to the agenda? Nope. Okay, all good. Okay, so now I'm going to ask for this. We're going to vote on the motion overall again. So be it resolved to adopt the agenda as amended. I'm going to seek unanimous consent here. If you wish to dissent, please raise your hand. Seeing none, that is carried as amended. Yeah, so I had a presentation I wanted to do for you folks for, okay, no worries, Arthur. For the Lines of BC Student Lobby Days. This is we're on to section 6 now. Basically, I just wanted to tell you folks like what I kind of worked on. I won't go into like too much detail because I know it's like 9 a.m. right now. But basically, I went to lobby days. There were a bunch of like student organizations. So there was the Capilano Students Association, there was a Kwantlen Students Association, the Alliance of BC Students, and the Alma Mater Society from UBC. And basically, we met with representatives from like the BC Liberals, the BC Green Party, and we had 2 meetings with the BC NDP, and we had different sets of asks. So we had asks around more financial aid, international students' rights. We asked for sexual survivor supports and also like prevention offices implemented into post-secondary institutions, things like that. Basically, we learned a lot, and it was a really good experience, and I feel like I learned a lot about how to even like lobby better because we had training and things like that. Also, talking about that, why I wanted to like bring up this presentation is I wanted to know if you folks would want to also like have like lobbying training and things like that. Maybe I can bring a facilitator in, and basically like it going back to like the presentation part of this, it went really well. Let me know if you have any questions, but also let me know if you would like to have a lobbying kind of dev session with NECA. You don't have to answer right now. I'll be sending an email after. But yeah, any questions about lobbying? I know I went over that pretty quick. Feel free to list in the chat. If not, we can move on. Go ahead, Alexandra.
I think it's such a great idea to bring someone in for training. And yeah, that'd be so great. I'd be very interested. I just think maybe that would be something good to do in like January, just because I feel like we're getting so like we're in midterms and then getting to finals. And I think it's just like, going downhill right now.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely keep in mind your schedules. So if you would prefer January, for sure, let's do January. I know a lot of people are also getting into like holiday mode, or people like leaving, going other places. So yeah, totally get it. Any other questions or any other discussion on this matter? Seeing none, we will go on to new business. So we're on to section 10 of new business. We have a motion 10.1. The motion is passing funds for TransLink Roundtable stacks. It was submitted by myself. Can I have, I'll read out the motion and then I'll ask for a mover and a seconder. So the motion reads, whereas the external office is hosting the TransLink Roundtable, whereas this will provide an opportunity for students to learn more about transit options, where snack and drink will be provided for students during this event. be it resolved to pass $250 for food and drink for the TransLink Roundtable on November 3rd, 2022. Can I have a mover, please?
I'll move.
Thank you. Can I have a seconder? Grayson seconds in the chat. Thank you, Grayson. So I'll just provide a little bit of background on this. Basically, we have a roundtable on this Thursday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. A couple of students have signed up for it. Something which I realized in my role and that students have brought up is that they want better transit options, especially coming up the mountain. So a focus on this is Maple Ridge. A lot of Maple Ridge students have come up to me very frustrated about how it takes 2 hours to get to campus and 2 hours to come back. So I talked to a representative from TransLink, and they're going to talk about Maple Ridge. And then also something students have talked about is the gondola. They're like, okay, is it coming? Is it not coming? We know it's on the 10-year annual plan. What can we actually do about this? So that's why I'm like, okay, let's get actually TransLink representatives in here to like tell us what we need to do, what this means, getting a better picture for SFU undergrads. And also there'll be like an open Q&A session where students can just like talk about how they feel about transit, what they want to see. So I feel like that would be pretty awesome. Any discussion on this? Feel free to ask me any questions. Seeing none, we'll take this to a vote. I'm going to seek unanimous consent. If you wish to dissent, please raise your hand. I'll give it a couple seconds. Seeing none, motion 10.1 is carried. Now we're going to go on to motion 10.2, which I amended on today. I'll put it in the chat since it's not on the agenda. I'll read motion 10.2. The motion is karaoke night. The motion reads, whereas the external office is hosting a karaoke night, whereas we want to provide snacks and drinks, be it resolved to pass up to $400 for snacks and drinks for karaoke night. This was submitted by myself. I'll explain a little bit about this. Okay, we're having a karaoke night on November 18th, 2022. Basically, I'm inviting student union representatives from across the province. So I sent emails out to Kwantlen, Capilano, and who else? Kwantlen, Capilano, and AMS so far, and they all have RSVP'd. I will be sending it to TSSU, GSS, and yes, Arthur, as you said in the chat, all counselors are invited. So basically, I'll be sending an email out to all counselors and DSUs, SUs, basically inviting everyone on campus that I can invite, making sure that like everyone has like a chance to come. It'll be in the forum chambers from 5:30 to 8:30. Yeah, Arthur, it's going to be like super dope. And like I've gotten like a bunch of like really awesome like ideas from our VP events Vibe as well. So that's why I want to pass up to $400. I kind of want to get like pizza and drinks, like actual food. I know that our building manager is also buying some new like mics and stuff, so maybe we can like get access to like the new tech that we're gonna get, because I know it was passed at Spock. But it's gonna be super awesome. And I also wanted to provide the opportunity just for like undergrads to come and like just learn about like what student union execs are doing from across the province, which I think is pretty cool as well. Like creating that opportunity for students to like create like relationship build, like not only like folks like us here, but also SFU undergrads overall, creating that opportunity. And I also feel like it's just like a fun thing after like, because I know that October is super busy, and no, like, because I know October is like midterm, so I want to have something where students can de-stress before finals. But yeah, any discussion on this matter, feel free to list in the chat. By the way, all the funds that we pass at ECA come from the ECA fund, which has or which started off with $10,000. So like that's where this money is coming from. Seek no list in the chat. I'm going to seek unanimous consent for this motion as well. If you wish to dissent, please raise your hand. Seeing none, this motion is carried. Thank you, folks. Now we're on to section 11, which is discussion items. We're really flying through this ECA meeting. Awesome. I also know it's 9 a.m. So thank you for being here. Yeah, so discussion items are going on to section 11, subsection 11.1, which is expectations. Yeah, so this was submitted by me. So this is mostly for folks who like don't show up for ECA, but basically, so I'll be super like short on this. I'll also be sending an email. Basically, just we haven't met quorum, I think, for like the last 2 ECA meetings or the last ECA meeting. So just like reminding folks that if you can't come, please send in regrets. Then I just won't like plan an agenda and stuff. Just like saves time, also saves staff time as well. So making sure that you come. Also, like if you don't send in regrets for 2 meetings in a row, there is a chance that you can be removed from ECA. So just keeping that in mind, but no worries because I didn't set those expectations beforehand, but making them clear now. I will also be sending an email for folks who aren't here. Also, it's just like a really cool opportunity, and a lot of people like want to be part of this committee. So like the fact that you're here is amazing. Like you had like for at-large members, you all had stellar applications. So I want you here, and you want to get awesome work done. I want to open it up the floor if anyone has any questions, but for folks here, like no worries, you're here. So thank you for being here. I'll give it a couple seconds. Okay, cool. Seeing none, we can just go on to the next discussion item. Thank you for being receptive to what I had to say for expectations. Okay, 11.2, ECA committee member projects was also submitted by me. Okay, so we had a really busy summer and a really busy September and October with the Get Out to Vote campaign. Literally everything happened with the gondola celebration. Now November and December in the external office is super chill. We kind of don't really have anything going on. So I wanted to create this opportunity for at-large members or just any member of ECA to think of their own projects and then see how I can help facilitate. If you need to pass money for your projects, we can draft motions together. Literally anything you kind of want to like do, this is your chance to kind of get it done. We're also going to have a lot of time in the spring as well, but I want to open up the floor if folks have any projects that they want to do. Even if you're not an ECA member, let me know. Something that I know that we talked at the Equity and Sustainability Committee with which Arthur chairs, is that we want to do something maybe like a collaboration with the Equity and Sustainability Committee, where like we would, the External and Community Affairs Committee, we would kind of do the outreach, being the external folks for the society. And then we would all kind of like go to a food bank or like a soup kitchen and then help volunteer. So like go as a huge group and then volunteer together. But if folks have any other ideas or if they want to do that, let me know and we can talk about it. I also know that I just brought this up. So if you want to think about it and bring your projects back in 2 weeks, do let me know. But yeah, I'll open up the floor now if folks want to talk about any projects they want to do. Also, if you want me to do any projects, if you think I should be doing something more, let me know. Always open to feedback and criticism. But yeah, please list yourself in the chat if you have any thoughts. Okay, seeing none right now. But once again, I'll send an email and then let me know if you want to have any projects, you can always email me, come to my office hours, or just come to my office at any time and we can figure it out. But yeah, just so you know, it's always open for ECA members to do their own projects. I'm more than willing to help facilitate, figure things out. But yeah, cool. I think that is it. We can go on to section 16, which is announcements. Just a reminder, our next meeting is on November 15th, 2022. Hope to see you all there. If you can't come, please send in regrets. Otherwise, all good. On to section 18, which is adjournment. That was a super speedy meeting and we passed 2 items. So awesome. Oh yeah, go ahead, Nikki.
Oh no, I just missed the last conversation. I'm so sorry. I was just reading from the transcript. I don't know if we can go like technically back, but I have an idea for something that we can do.
You know what? Sure. We're on to announcements, but I can let you have the floor. We can just have like an open section.
Sure. I know that there's actually going to be a really important protest that's happening this upcoming Sunday. I believe it's going to be November 6th. And I can find the Instagram post for it, but it was something I was planning on going to, and I think that they're really looking for massive like support as much as possible. So I can just share the information.
Thank you, Nikki. And Rian, we can just put this as an announcement.
Let's do that. I'll just get it here. Sorry.
No, you're all good. Take your time.
Where is it? Here it is. Oh no. Okay, wait. How do I save link? That should be how I do it. Okay, I'm just gonna post it in the chat. Oh no, it's not working. Oh wait. It's I can just give the information too. It's Housing for All March and Rally. Sunday, November 6th, 11 a.m. Meet at Oppenheimer Park.
That was at 9 a.m.
11 a.m. I'll give the, I can't take the exact post right now, but here I'll give you the link to the page that's
Oh,
on.
good.
Yeah, this is like a really big deal that's going to be happening. So
Awesome.
Yeah, want to let you know.
Thank you so much. That sounds amazing, especially since housing is such a horrible like issue right now where people literally aren't able to find housing or places to live. Everything is so expensive. So thank you for sharing, Nikki. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ishana.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Nikki?
I think I'm good for now, but I'll write some stuff down to bring for the next meeting. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll send out a call for agenda items very soon. But yeah, thank you so much. I think that should be it for announcements. Then we can go on to adjournment. So that is section 18, adjournment. So subsection 18.1, the motion reads, be it resolved to adjourn this meeting at 9:27 a.m. Can I get a mover?
VP University.
VP University moves. Can I get a seconder?
Second.
Alexandra seconds. I'm going to seek unanimous consent for this. If you wish to dissent, please raise your hand. Seeing none, this meeting is adjourned at 9:27 a.m. Thank you so much. Cool. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And thanks for coming, Arthur. All good. If folks want to stay behind, you can stay behind. I'll stay for a bit if anyone has questions, but feel free to leave.